Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 12. Every time I say that now, I'm like, next month he's going to be 13. It's so close. He has autism, and he helps me paint our backgrounds of our paintings, working on his fine motor skills. Oh my. If you can't hear it in my voice, I'm sure I'll cough or sneeze at some point. Owen has been sick, and that means that mommy has now become sick. And it's, there's nothing fun about being sick for anyone. Not one thing. And he doesn't understand how not to share sickness with anyone. Bless his heart. He doesn't, I can't convince him to cover his mouth or not stand, and just start coughing or anything like that. So, it started a few days ago, but I was convincing myself that I wasn't sick. But now I've done a lot more leaf thingies than I wanted to do. I wanted this very simple. And now I've got them kind of wild. And I'm off center. Not by much, but still. But again, it's just paint. When I have Owen help me with the background, sometimes we don't always mush it well. But that's our whole purpose, is to do this, so it's not a big deal. It's just when I do it, certain things kind of stand out sometimes. And so I was trying to kind of cover up a little bit of that. And I don't really technically know what flower or what I'm really doing. So we're just gonna wing it. I've said this so many times before. If my mom is the green, I can't talk either. Green thumb, and she knows like the plant names and all of this stuff. And me, I'm like, I'm good with rose, and even I always joke that my favorite flower, Alstarmeria, I think is close to how you say it. I always call it the grocery store flower. Is one of those things that I just... Okay, I'm totally off track. I was going to change this completely and droop it down, but now these really look like eyes, so we're going on a whole different direction. Anyways, so I always call my favorite flower the grocery store flower because it's so much easier to say. They're the kind that you can get from the grocery store. There's a million colors. They kind of look like a lily, a Bavarian lily. See, these words are the word that I'm like, it cracks me up because I love words, but I'm the world's worst at like spelling something out or like saying it correctly, any of those things. So anyways, I love them. They're just like the little, like you get, they come in a bunch. Like that's how the flower, like the flowers in a bunch, not the, the They sell them in a bunch, but the flowers are in a bunch, like together. They grow multiple ones on the same stalk. How about that? Um, but they're my favorite flower, and they're usually like, well, I'm sure the prices have gone way up now, but they used to be like 2 bunches or 3 bunches for $10 or something like that. And now I'm sure they're more than that, but it's been a long time since I've actually had some. But see, it looks like a face to me, so now we're making a face out of this guy. That's like the goal here. Like I said, I was gonna droop him down, but as soon as I made those really circular, he turned into a whole creature, and so maybe we're not really making, we're making more of a. It looks kind of like an owl flower or something. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So Owen was out of school today. Technically, they were remote learning, but that does not compute with him. He doesn't. He'll occasionally. It's interesting to me that when I want him to log into his school apps, he won't do it because I guess I've asked him to do it. I don't know. But when he's not doing home learning, like it's not that, he will automatically want to go to the apps. So as many times as I tried to get him to go into his apps today, he would not open any of them. But his teacher expects that, and we worked on some other things while he was home. But it's just always interesting to me that that's what happens, So now I'm going to do this. And I'm always worse at going this way. Even though I'm using my same hand, it's funny. Like, I don't know why that takes so much concentration to turn it that way. It's silly. When it's I'm I'm still doing painting a line, which I don't really do good. I've talked about that before. I have a tiny shake, and so when I try to do straight lines, they're never very straight because there you I thought I was gonna escape the whole coughing thing, but anyways, so what do you think? There you go. He kind of looks happy, kind of looks interesting. We're going with it though. Sometimes you just make things just to make them. There you go. There you go. I came thinking that I was going to do a purple rose because I did a rose last night. That one. But then I was going to do some, maybe an iris or something. I don't know. And then, as you see. So, okay, this is what we're doing. All right. So I sign O for Owen, and then L and B. And hopefully they will not cancel tomorrow because we're supposed to have more snow. Oh my goodness. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Toodles, toodles.